Hello, 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 hello. Oh gosh. Hi. How's everybody doing today? Small little update. I think I got everything set up for the model, so most likely than not, tomorrow's stream will be me with the new model. Unless something horribly goes wrong. But yeah, how's everybody doing? How are you? Blah blah blah. How's life? How's everybody doing? Jeez. I have made it now like a habit kind of. Just looking at the camera, at the webcam that I have. Oh boy. My model doesn't need the webcam. Oh gosh. Ooh. That's good. Good thing you're doing good. That's always good to hear. I'm doing pretty okay. Slightly less good than yesterday, but not enough that I'm gonna bring down bad vibes, you know? Something just happened today with me oversleeping and stuff, and it was unfortunate, but totally my fault. I have now changed all of my alarm sounds, so hopefully that won't happen again. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no. I slept through all my alarms, by the way, 12 to 3:30, because I have alarms that go off every hour and stuff, and some that go off inside the hour. Slept through all of them somehow. I don't know how that happened. Well, I think I do. I think after sleeping for 18 hours on Monday, my brain just was like, you know what? Yeah, we're not gonna actually wake up for anything. Oh gosh. But yeah, no, it is life sometimes. But yeah, it's fine. We're okay. We're nothing bad or anything like that. It was just unfortunate. Totally my fault. Don't know. One of the things though, one of my great fears, I guess, I shouldn't call it a fear, but I'm really scared of sleeping through alarms. That's a big thing for me. I don't like sleeping through my alarms. If I put on an alarm, that's because I need that alarm, and I want to wake up at a certain time or whatever it is. I don't like sleeping through alarms, and it's just unfortunate when it does happen. I don't like it. I don't like not being able to wake up when I want, basically. Not good feeling. But hello. Today we are playing a couple of new games. It's gonna sound kind of I don't know, but to raise my spirits today, I really wanted to play games with my friends, right? And we were talking about it the other night of playing Marvel Rivals, because I've never played a competitive PvP style game before. Yeah, I've played Bed Wars, and that's PvP, but I mean more of just, I've never played games like Marvel Rivals, Valorant, Overwatch, those type of games. I don't know what other game there is. I just pulled that out from when I see my friends playing. But I was like, oh, I kind of want to make myself feel a little bit better and play this game. And it took hours to download that game. Took hours, and the last bit of it was crazy because I went down to get some food, make myself some food, came up, and I was like, okay, so if this game does not download completely by the time I'm done eating my food and watching a small video, then yeah, we'll play another day and stuff. And I set up, and like at that point we were like, yeah, we're not gonna play Marvel Rivals today. Obviously, it just seems like it's it's a little too late. And I sat down. It was at 40 something percent, so not even halfway through. And I watched my video. In the middle of watching my video, I look over and it's done. And I'm like, what do you mean? It took so much time to actually download, and you're telling me that it downloaded over 50% of the thing in less than like 20 minutes? After we're like, yeah, we're not playing it. Like, what? But anyways, another day, I'll actually like play a PvP game. That's the world or the universe telling me, hey, you can't play that game. But we have currently 5 games on queue. Will we get to all 5 of them? Who knows? I have, what, 3 days of just maybe playing games? So that's gonna be fun. But yeah, we have one called Lay, another one, My Sticker Book, Mystical Mushrooms, Kato, and Fabro. Those are the 5 games we're playing today. So let me see which game we play first. I really debated whether playing a scary game today. I really was like, oh, I could totally play Welcome to the Game. But I decided against, just for the sole fact that I feel like that would be such a fun game to play maybe tomorrow as our We Try Wednesdays. Technically this is more of the like We Try Wednesdays vibe, but I feel like it'll be fun to play with my new model, so you guys can see how expressive that is, I guess. How scared I'm gonna look. Let me see. We're going to play Kato first. But yeah, tomorrow is most likely going to be when I bring out the model, which I'm very excited for. I am just kind of like not confused, that's the wrong word. I'm just kind of like debating. Yeah, that's the right word. I'm debating on what time to start streaming tomorrow. Because it's like, I have all day tomorrow, but at the same time, like, usually my streams are kind of like at the end of the day. So, not sure. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Okay, so apparently these are all free games, by the way. All of the games I'm playing today are free games, so you can they're free games on Steam. Let me change this to Kato so I'm in the right thing. Boop. And we're just going to raise this up a little bit. You get no more Spotify. You get the French. Boop. There we go. All right. Is it too loud? We should be fine. Okay. These are all free games, that's what I said. All free games can play and get on Steam. How to play. Name. Choices. Yeah. Got it. What's my name? This is a French game. Or a French setting. I feel like... I don't know. But it's also a cat game. So I'm like, Meowdox. Either that or Para Meow, but I feel like Meowdox actually, I don't know. It seems good. Well, Meowdox it is. Also, today we have water and a little bit of chai with me today. It got so much louder. Why? Wait. Okay. Paris is truly a sight to behold. I can't get used to it, even having lived here. You're so slow. Okay, wait a second. We're going to... I don't know why it was on the slow setting. I thought that was just like, oh yeah, it's either going to be slow or fast. Okay. I can't used to it even living here for most of my life. Oh, shoot. My pronunciation is gonna be horrible, so be prepared. Oh my gosh, oh no. Oh no no no. Oh no. I have failed as a okay, well technically it's not English. So like I guess I haven't failed, but I have failed in linguistics or in language. Shoot, I have to at least try. Because I know it's not pronounced how I'm like trying to pronounce it. So I'm like trying to see how you would pronounce it, but I can't. I can't. This oh my gosh. I don't know, guys. I don't know. This the shit shot show shoot shot sheen the shan the show the show the shade because I know it can't be an S, right? It can't be an S. It's not the scene. Because that's how I would pronounce it. The scene. Even though it's not like spelled like scene. The scene, soon. I don't know. Parts the city in two. The smell of baked goods in the morning and the building filled with history. Even so, living here alone could maybe be a bit mundane. I don't have to. I share an apartment with my old friend, Russell, who studies veterinary medicine of some sort. I don't get to spend much time with her as my job's working the evening shift at a small newspaper. Maybe you can tap into your inner kitty. You can wear the cat ears that might work in. Oh my gosh. Oh, Jesus Christ. Unfortunately, I do not have a cat ear toggle for my character. I should have thought about that before playing a cat game, apparently. It's okay. Next time I play a cat game, I'll have like a toggle for cat ears or something. Maybe. Just maybe. Speaking of which, I ought to let her know that I'll be heading to the office for the night in a bit. I knock on her door, waiting for a few seconds before entering. Hey bro, how are you doing? I'm alright, meow docs. And you? All good, just wanted to let you know I'll be leaving for work in a few. Ask about today. How was today? So, what have you been up to? Not much. School? Yeah. Why do you look so sad? Is it just me or does she look uncomfy? Work from home. Ask if she wants to go somewhere this weekend. Ask if I can help clean up her room. Listen, I don't know how close we are to the roommate, but at the same time, I don't think either of these is normal. Thank God. Yeah, she looks pretty uncomfy. Because this, I would be like, ah, yeah, this person's asking them out on a date. But this one is like, oh, you're telling me my room is messy? So I'm like, I don't know. Okay, ask if we can clean up the room. How about we clean up here tomorrow? It's been a while since we did something together. Oh, okay. It's okay. I'll do it later. So uncomfy. But thank you for the offer. Something else then? She glances at the clock above the door behind me. Shouldn't you be going soon? You'd wind up late in not too long, right? You'd wind up late in not too long, right? I'm good on time actually, but it might be time to break it off. You might be right. I'm off then. I'll pass by the baker's too. Is there anything you'd like? No, I'm good. Alright then, see you. I leave her to her own and head for the door. Before leaving, I pat my pockets, realizing that I'm forgetting something. Bro, have you seen my keys? The ones with the cork? Have you looked in the kitchen? I check and find them on the countertop. I always forget to check there. Good thing she still keeps tabs on me, even if things are different now. What happened? Okay, so it wasn't just us. Something we did made her uncomfortable. Oh, jeez. Thanks, bye. Man, how lucky I am. Lucky am I to have a view like this going to work. I think to myself as my feet patter against the rounded stone of an old towpath. In the shade by the wall, I spot a cat, looking every bit as scruffy as the water looks serene. Oh, Roselle. Oh, Roselle. Love this if she was here. She used to chase after the cats, patiently gaining their trust and befriending them like some kind of cat whisperer. Whenever successful, which was almost always, she'd memorialize the occasion by having a picture taken, like a big game hunter of old posing with her quarry. I kind of miss that side of her. Maybe a picture of my own would remind her of the good old days. What did we do? The thought stops me in my tracks as I study the cat in question. It just sits there, gazing over the water as if saying, yep, I rule this place. Which in fairness, it probably did by looking at the look of things. Looking at the time, I notice I have plenty of it. I could at least try to get her a picture. What could possibly go wrong after all? Or how should I approach? Let it know you're there and carefully close it in. Better take it slow here. Slow and steady once raised. And after all, I'm not the sorceress cat whisperer. Okay. I would hate to speak it now, from what was clearly even to me a favorite spot of theirs. Not that this cat looks particularly skittish. It has a very proud bearing. Hello there, kitty. I speak softly while closing the distance. When I'm merely a few meters away. It gives me a casual glance out of the corner of its eye. I get the idea and stop. Satisfied with my response, it resumes watching over the still water. I could have easily just taken a picture of the cat's back and call it a day, but my professional pride berates me for even considering such notion. It might not be the cuddliest cat in the world, but I'll get a good photo one way or another. We'll wait for the right moment. That cat seems to rather enjoy the view of the water. Ever so slowly, I walk up to the edge, maintaining respectful distance to the cat and sitting down with my legs crossed. The late summer evening sun shrouds the city in a pink glow, not even the faintest breeze disrupting the mirror-like surface of the water. Seems a bit pushy. Yeah. Look though, the cat changed. Oh, that's so cute. Just enjoying life. I glance at the cat. It's basking in the sun with its eyes closed, basking in the sun with the eyes closed, savoring the warmth. The moment is here. With careful, deliberate movements, I fish my phone out of my pocket and lean in for a picture. It's not as fluffy as other cats, but it's still very cuddly. I don't know what it meant. It was saying like, oh, it's not the cuddliest cat. No, it's still cuddly. Just less fluffy. The picture perfectly captures the serenity of the scene. Not wishing to disturb the cat any longer, I get up and walk away. That's a good picture. That's a really good picture. I love the little cracks on the phone. The reply comes through so fast it feels like I got it before I sent the message. That's a gorgeous photo. The cat looks like a stray. How did you manage to get so close? Tell me. I just took my time with it. I took a page from your book. Gotta learn from the best. Aha, the best? Wouldn't go that far, but thanks. Did it take long to get to that point? Not really. It didn't seem to mind me being in the vicinity as long as I could keep track of me and I did nothing hasty. Strays are often kinda chill if you don't bother them. Be careful though. They can be unpredictable. Kinda got that vibe. Yeah, oh, will be. Almost forgot. Thanks for the picture. I think I'll make that my new home screen on my phone. Good chat, bro, but I need to hurry up now. Lost more time than I thought here. Haha. Time to go to work. That's cute. Work went by as usual and it was over in no time. Dawn is lurking in the corner and I was headed for the bakery. All the little shops are closed, but the bakers are already at their battle station, turning out their goods for the breakfast rush and the coming day. Thanks to having friends in high places, also known as the owner, I'm allowed to sneak in through the back door and get my grubby hands on bread early. Roselle said that she didn't want any, but I'll get her some just in case she changes her mind. Besides, you can never have too much bread. Another cat? Oh! As I leave the bakery with my precious baked goodies, I notice a cardboard box next to the door, which apparently is the residence of a charmingly fat cat sleeping inside. That's so cute. Clearly, it's being careful to some extent, as the floor is draped with a cozy looking blanket and somebody's made it a little roof to keep the rain out. Is it a new tenant on the street, or am I selectively blind and it's always been here? I can't recall. Looking around, the nearby area is strangely littered with glass jars too. Inspired by the success of the earlier cat encounter, I decided to add To add to win further glory by attending a second triumphant moment. Want to make Roselle the cat whisperer proud. Every single time I look at her name, I'm like, can I want to pronounce it differently, but there's no reason for me to. I dropped my bag and crouched down next to the sleeping cat, or what I thought was a sleeping cat. The way that it's sitting, I'm like in the way. Wait a second, I need you guys to see this. I don't know where to be, because it seems like the cats are going to be like all here. I'll actually stay here, yeah. Pop. We're gonna pet its head. Those chubby cheeks appear to be destined for cuddling. Testing the waters, I tentatively reach out with my hand, but meet no resistance. I caress its head and it peacefully closes its eyes. It looks like a smile appears, content. A soft purr follows, and an outstretched paw closes and opens gently. Scratch chin. When I unwittingly touch the cat's chin, it presses its head against my hand. I remove my hand and look at it quizzingly. The cat looks back at me with steady eyes, with that oddly satisfied face of a person who knows they'll get what they want. Difference being, this is a cat. Hesitantly, I reach back under the chin and yet again it pushes against my hand. Finally, catching onto this advanced form of communication, I give it a good scratch to see the grin-like face of an excessively happy cat. The rumbling, purring, and could probably be heard from all over town. All the while, the cat bobs along my movements. After a while, I grow tired of the whole affair and stop. There's cuddling, then there's spending a whole day standing in the back alley. Aww! The cat jumps down to stroke its body against my knees, persistently asking for more cuddles. I can feel the tiredness lurking, the mental image of my bed calling me home. Instead, I would appear to have been confiscated by this cat. Every time I make an effort to get going, it seems to get in the way of my feet, causing me to nearly trip over in order to avoid stepping on the cheeky bugger. Ro is not here. She could probably have a good laugh at my expense if I can nab that picture. The conundrum remains, however, how to get enough space to do the nabbing of said picture. Try the selfie camera. Maybe I don't need to create distance. I fumble with my pocket as I continue petting the cat with the other hand. In the position I'm sitting, it's difficult to get it out of my pocket and I struggle for a moment. Finally, I prevail against these insurmountable odds. Place the camera in front of us and snap a bunch of pictures, hoping that at least one wouldn't be a blurry mess of a disaster. I go through them quickly, and there's one close-up picture of the cat's face that didn't end up looking like the photo was taken from the inside of a tumble dryer. You will have to make do. A few more cuddles later, I managed to extract myself from the situation and start off in the direction of home. That's a good picture. That is a really good picture. Well, perhaps not the best interaction of my part, this picture turned out kinda great. Wow, how did you manage to take this one? After many trials and tribulations, I managed to nab it in the end. That and approximately 42,372 others that turned out rubbish. But that's beside the point. I bet. Did you get along well? Kind of. Not bad. Not great. I don't think. I was trying to get a feel on it. That could work. Just don't give it raw fish or something. That could make it sick. Don't worry, I won't. What a day! Keychain rattling in my hand, I unlocked the door, shutting it behind me, dumping the bag on the floor by the wall, and trudging over to the kitchen for a bite to eat before bed. I trundled past Rose's door, but as always, just a faint blue light leaking through the doorframe. She must be on the laptop again. Finally arriving at the counter, I have myself a few pieces of fresh loaf before dragging myself into the living room to watch the TV. Hopping onto the couch, I watch whatever happens to be on, lazily munching away. There's a documentary about life on an African savanna. It'd be just her thing. After a few minutes of deliberation, I get up, going over to Rose's room and gently knocking on her door. Hey Ro, you up? Yeah, meow docs. What is it? Ask her to come watch TV? Can I come in? Sure. Why don't you come hang out with me? There's a wildlife special going on. There's lions and everything, just like we always used to catch. Just a few moments of silence. I'd rather not. I want to be alone. Oh. Knowing when not to overstay my welcome, I wish her good night before gently closing the door and heading back to the couch. Are we sleeping on the couch? Guess so. Never having been one for sitting around, come afternoon, I treat myself to a walk. Some might think that walking is a bit of a particular treat, but in a city like Paris, it really is. There's always something beautiful to see, something exciting to discover. I've been walking around the city virtually every day for years, and it still never bores me. I don't know, I feel like I don't think I would get bored by walking around, but I feel like it would become more of a routine and less of an appreciation. At least in my opinion. I feel like I would, because before I had my car and I had to head to work, I would go on my scooter, or there's been a couple times that I have actually walked to work and stuff, and I guess like it would be different in Paris, but everything takes hours to walk to. Unfortunately, not accessible. And so it was like just tiring to just continuously go. But like there were moments I was like, wow, this is nice just to go around, walk outside. But other times I'm like, man, I just wish I was at work or at home. On the contrary, it helps dislodge writer's block and distract me from other woes. One of the streets and spots I always come back to, though, is this old little street passing by the small park. The trees happen to make for a great spot to just get away from the sun on a hot day, and as an added bonus, I think. Suddenly, I spot an orange fuzz in the receptory. What is English? What is English? And I instinctively know it's a cat. It's funny, the things that you notice once you're actively looking for them. I'll hide my mouse. Well, it's either that or I've been afflicted with a cat-engineered nanomachines altering my perception, which in all honesty is a touch of unlikely. It's a little kitten. It's a baby. Rather than a full-grown cat, this one's merely a kitten playing with the leaves beneath the tree. Playtime is disruptive, however, when a pedestrian tramples by, startling the little creature. No! After having taken cover by the trees for a while, it tentatively returns to its game. Suddenly, blissfully distracted. I'd love to join, but I don't want to frighten it again either. Oh shoot. That was the wrong choice. Uh-oh. Considering on how that person storming by scared the poor little thing, I should probably let it know I'm approaching beforehand, so it doesn't get scared again. I walk closer, carefully with its slow, deliberate movements and quietly calling out to it. Hey little friend, don't be afraid. Turns out kittens don't do well with the whole hearing comprehension front, and it curls up in a small nervous bundle. Don't be scared, I'm a friend. I stopped for a while, giving it time to realize I wasn't going to stampede by or do any harm. Clearly anxious to my presence, I need to do something to break the ice. Tell it about your day. Maybe I can get across my friendliness in casual conversation. You know, talk to a cat, even though it doesn't know your language. I go on to tell the kitten about my day, the cat by the canal, my night shift at work, and about the other cat by the cafe. While facing in its general direction of the cat, I don't look directly at it, trying to communicate that I'm no threat to it. I cast a quick glance at it, and the kitten is watching me carefully, but seems less withdrawn, more curious. Play with it using a stick. Well, it's obviously rather playful sort. Maybe that will help me befriend it. The trees beside us have kindly enough dropped a twig on the ground that looks like it could double as a cat toy. Picking it up, I give it a try, drawing a figure of 8 in the air. But I've never played with the cat. Surely it can be too complicated. But how should I go about it if it's still questioning? Surely it can't be too complicated, but how should I go about it? It is still a question that needs answering. English? I don't understand this English you're talking about. Ooh. We'll do large sways. Well, I'd never own a cat. I spent a few minutes here or there on the internet and inevitably seen a cat video or two. Well, I didn't have a crumpled piece of paper on a string to bounce around above the cat. The trick might do well as a substitute. I leaned forward a little to better position above the cat, trying to make it enticing motions with it to get the cat's attention, or to get the attention of the cat, and excited to play. However, it just lies there, in this soft orange ball, big eyes looking up at me with trepidation. Big words. Big words. At that moment, I realized that I must look absolutely massive looming over the little fellow like that. Quickly, but not too quickly, I avoid startling it. I move away to give it some space, no longer making such an imposing figure. While my current stance is uncomfortable in the extreme, I manage to at least rouse the kitten from its fearful stage. It lacks the confidence to go at this twig, but it follows it with the curious eyes. Seeming to have done right by the kitten, I get a picture for Ro before saying my goodbyes and heading off, hoping to make a better impression next time. Aww, still pretty cute. As reliable as all faithful, it doesn't take long for Ro to respond to a cat. Q, where did you run into this one? The streets by the park. It had been spooked by someone rushing past. Looked pretty scared for a small kitten that just... It looked pretty relaxed for a small kitten that just been scared. Must have done a good job getting near it. Just applied some common sense, haha. It didn't play along, but it seemed curious. Understandable. Probably a little bit of apprehensive. I bet it'd be more playful otherwise. I'll try again next time I see it if I have an opportunity. Anyways, I'll be home soon. See you there. Good? Sounds to me. Sounds good to me. Jesus. When I get home, I enter Rose's room. I just wanted to let you know I'll be visiting the bakery at lunchtime tomorrow. I need to grab a cake for Rico from Work's birthday. Not Rico from Work's. If you want to come along, I'm sure the cat will be there. Thinks I'd rather stay here. They say it's gonna be very hot out tomorrow. Okay, I can't tell anymore if they're uncomfortable or if they're just like an introvert that just does not like to talk to people. Because again, don't know how close we are. So they could just be like, yeah, we're not that close yet, type of deal. But if you see it, you know the rule, right? Right. When you see a cat for a second time, you must name it. I remember. Is that really it? I have never heard of that rule before. I'll head out again and go to work soon. Good luck. Went down by the canal. Keep an eye out for the scruffy cat, but I don't run into it again. Go to work. Work turns out like usual, pretty uneventful. After some well-deserved sleep, I head out to grab that cake. To be honest, I'm more excited at the chance of seeing the cat again than to celebrate my coworker. I should get the cat something. It looks like one that would appreciate something edible. I take a quick detour to a grocery store and quickly find myself in the small pet aisle. I have no idea what the cat likes, and the picture of the jars littered around its bed pops up in my mind. Maybe they had contained something it liked, but I can't quite remember what label it had. What should I buy? I feel like it would have olives, because that's the only thing that would be in jars, right? But this is also Paris, not the United States, so I don't know. Maybe? I have never heard of shrimp in jars. Common sense is saying olives, but we'll go with olives. A kind of looked like an olive jar. No, it had been an olive jar, but it feels very weird thing to give a cat. On the other hand, Ro likes them. She's approximately half cat, so maybe. What? I find a jar of sliced green olives. They feel like a suitable size. As a backup, I buy a small package of cat treats as well. Wouldn't hurt my chances. It's so cute. When I reach the bakery, I find the cat resting in its makeshift bed. Good afternoon, kitty. The cat raises its head and lets out a heavy, drawn-out yawn, exposing the line of long teeth. It blinks slowly at me as I reach out with my head and pet its head. Roselle sends her regards. She sent me here with intention of gifting you a name. What will you name this cat? Oh shoot. I wasn't prepared. Olive. Honestly, yeah. Very very fitting. Olive it is. I hope I spelled olive right. How do you feel about Olive? I think it suits you. Olive meows. Aw. I'll take that as a vote in favor of my suggestion. Back to the issue of hand. Will Olive enjoy these olives? After a brief struggle, I get the lid off the jar. The characteristic pop drawing Olive's attention. Getting one out of the jar, I offer it to the cat. Olive strokes its cheek against my hand. It flops onto its back, tapping the olive with its paws. I bring the olive closer and tap it at it again, like a food critic inspecting the meal's qualities. Then, with a smooth, slow motion, it takes the olive and eats the whole thing. I would have never believed cats could like these things, but Olive just ate one. Cat steps around, scanning the air for more olives to devour. I just noticed how sad it looks. Why? Oh, it's so cute. When it realizes that there's clearly more in this jar of mine, it pulls out every trick in a Hustler's Cat Handbook. But I have a better idea. If it enjoys these things so much, why not make Olive work for them? Now, what should I attempt to teach Olive? Sit pretty? Talk? High five? Let's see if we can teach it to sit pretty. Sit pretty. Oh, never mind. That mattered too. Freak. Did not like that. I would love to see Olive sit pretty. It should be possible since that cat really likes its treats. I pick one up, reaching out to Olive so it knows it's there before I hold it up above the cat. It looks at my head, and I see the urge to jump after it surges through the cat's body. It twitches in the treat's direction and one paw is slightly lifted. I tease it by moving the treat in a circle and call out to the cat, enough to make Olive stand on its hind legs and hug my hand with its front paws. The cat tries to smell out an opportunity to the treat, and I grant the cat a well-earned one. I pick up another and dangle it above its head. Its gaze breaks from the morsel to look at me. The cat gives me it gives me its best "are you kidding me" this again look. Oh my god. It would appear Olive doesn't much appreciate me making it partake in such of a tremendous activity. I pet the cat's head to make up for my preposterous proposal, which does seem to work. Preposterous proposal. That's so many P's. At the risk of overfeeding the cat, it's probably wise to reward its efforts in another way rather than giving it more food. Belly rub. A nice belly rub should do the trick. I pet it over the head and eventually rolls onto its back, and I try to pet its rather massive belly. Olive responds with a pleased sound, stretching in such a manner that legs are extended over the sides of the box. I've never quite realized how big a cat can be. Any more stretching and Olive could obscure this horizon. It was a good cat. So I'm assuming that main character is not a cat person, technically. If the first thing was like, who's a good dog, instead of who's a good cat. Olive lies perfectly still, earning a thorough belly rub. I realize that I have already spent much more time with Olive than I had intended, and I need to pick up that cake already. Hesitantly, I give Olive a last pat on the head before saying my goodbye and escaping into the bakery. It's bustling with more activity than usual when the owner scurries, but I receive the great news business has been going well. They're moving to a new, bigger place, not too far away. I congratulate her. Apologize for not having much time to chat before taking my leave. Cat in hand, cake in hand. Uh-oh. Oliver is also a good name, honestly. I'm home. Unlike the usual silence, Ro calls out for me. Meowdox, can you come over for a minute? When has she last been the one to call out to me? That's something I haven't considered being a possibility in a very long time. I walk over to her room. Yes? Roselle plays with her hands, as if she's unsure how to bring up the subject. Thank you for the photos. They were nice. However... Uh-oh. Yes? That kitten. Was there anyone with it? No. It was alone, I think. Isn't that strange, for a kitten to be all alone, I mean? I guess, but it had a collar on, so it might just live nearby? She doesn't look convinced. You know what? I'll see if I spot it on my walk and make sure. That would be great. I'll be off then. Or, do you want to come and see it? I can see how she considers it. Her brows furrow and her eyes trace the crevices of the floorboards. It might get scared with yet another stranger around. Best you go alone. Scared of frightening it? That's not an excuse I've ever heard from Roselle, the great cat whisperer. Maybe this case is a little bit more delicate, but it's not like the kid didn't trust me either. However, if she doesn't want to, I can't force her. I'll just do my best then. Wish me luck. Good luck. Empowered by her blessing, I head out. I wonder what's going on with her. I hope she's okay. Just before leaving, I put the cake in the fridge and make my way to the old pedestrian street again. I'm surprised to see the kitten sitting next to the tree, just like I had the other day. It feels a little strange to find such a young cat out here alone again. I would like to have a closer look at its color, as it might have a number or an address on it. The kitten is sitting next to the tree trunk, looking at the passerby. It looks healthy, so someone must be feeding it at least. I really hope that I'm just overthinking it. From our last meeting, I know I should be careful when I approach it. No sudden movements or sounds that will scare it. I haven't made my approach. Aw. I speak to it softly to get its attention. Hi, little friend. We need a proper name for you too, don't we? Okay. This cat will be named... was standing next to a tree. But it's scared. It's a very scared cat. But also it's a kitten. I'm trying to think. Oh my gosh, Acorn or Tom Tom? Acorn or Tom Tom? You guys have good names for the cat. We're going to smash them a little bit because I do like Acorn. We'll do Acorn. Should we do Tom the Acorn? Tom the Acorn as a whole title. Tom the Acorn. What do you think of that? The kitten glances at me with its big eyes, which I decide to be in approval. This reminds me that I still have cat treats in my pocket. Maybe Tom the Acorn will like them. But I'm not the only one with eyes for the kitten. A kid separates from his mother's hand to chase the kitty. Uh-oh. Tom the Acorn runs away, but in my direction. I can't let it get away. Follow the kitten. It'd probably be for the best to let it run. The kid's caught by its mother, so I don't have to worry about him anymore. I follow the kitten around the corner, finding it hiding in a doorway. Its body pressed into the corner and its eyes watch me carefully. The whole ordeal has had me pretty close. Maybe I have a chance here? Throw a treat to it. Well, there's no twig for you to use for play, and even if there was, I'm not sure that would be the good idea. Maybe a bite to eat will help it. The little creature feel a little at ease. This situation isn't exactly what I'm used to, but I believe that in the versatile powers of food. I crouch down and toss the treat carefully so it lands next to a kitten. It snaps its eyes on the new object and sniffs the air. When it's convinced it won't move it again, When it's convinced it won't move again, it sneaks up on the treat and eats it. When finished, it sniffs around the ground for more. I throw another one and the projectile makes Tom the acorn shy away before quickly returning to eat the food. I throw away the treats closer and closer to me so Tom the acorn can get within reach. However, Tom the acorn becomes aware of that and grows more careful approaching the treats, backing away when it has grabbed it. It's a slow process, but I get the kitten close enough. Try to feed it out of hand. I slowly pick out a few treats and place them on my palm. I extend my hand slightly in front of me to make sure that the kitten can see them. Tom the acorn looks at them, but hesitates. I throw one of them halfway between us. The kitten crouches down and sneaks up to the treat, carefully watching me. After snacking on the nearest treat, it looks curiously at my hand, stretching its head out. It takes a reluctant step forward towards me, and I have to stay completely still, movementless, like a statue, a gargoyle of Notre Dame. Or maybe not a gargoyle. They come to life, right? As Tom the acorn gets closer, it grows braver and walks up to the last step to smell my hand. I feel its whiskers tickle my fingertips, but I stay still as the mountain. Tom the acorn takes the first treat, and I can clearly hear it snapping as it bites into it. One after another, the treats disappear until my hand is empty. I know Tom the acorn won't like it, but I'll still have to grab it to check its collar. Aww. My hand eases closer and picks up the kitten. I quickly press it against my chest to stabilize it. Tom the acorn tenses up as soon as I touch it, but feels slightly calmer after a few seconds in my bosom. What? There you are, such a good kitty. I try to soothe the kitty and gently stroke it with my thumb. When it's calm, I place it on my lap and check its collar. Tom the acorn meows, and I find a phone number that I write down on my phone. When it's done, I loosen my grip and stroke the kitten gently to make it forget my manhandling. Then I let it go, and Tom the acorn scurries away. But I don't think that we are back on Squirrel Run. I leave some treats on the ground in case it comes back and leave. As soon as I get home, I walk into Rose's room. I got a number. Tom the acorn had one on its collar. Oh, and I followed your rule. I named it. I also forgot to mention that I named the bakery cat as well. It's Olive. What are we waiting for? Call it. You look so annoyed at me. Listen. Give us a second. We just got home. I typed the number and let the signals go by. They go on for a little longer and longer. No answer? Doesn't appear so. I'll have to try again later. Well, keep me updated. I will. Time to go to work, apparently. I try a few more times. Eventually I give up and head out for work. There are slow news days and there are dead news days. I need to get something published today or my boss will get on my case. Might as well have a stroll and see if I can at least find something worth writing about. The city, beautifully lit in the dark as I find my way down to the Tau path. It's probably one of the prettiest spots around here. Another advantage it has going for it is the fact that for some arcane reason, almost nobody ever goes there, rendering it a quiet place for thoughts to be had. Oh, hang on, what's that sound? My pondering is interrupted by aggressive growling and tremendous noise near the bridge. My curiosity is getting the better of me, and I slightly walk over to check the source of the racket. In the glow of the lamplight, there's a group of cats staring at each other, hissing and swatting at their paws. Four of them seem to be working together against a somewhat larger, rougher looking one. Could it be the same one as the other day? It looks like it. It appears to be in trouble. Not pour water over them, trying to interrupt into the fight. Oh, I didn't. It didn't like that. It wanted to be tough and figure it out on its own. I can't let them fight, so I run out shouting, flailing my arms, causing a general stir, hoping to end the tussle. Much like most readers of the paper, they couldn't care less about my attempt and roll around in the ball of claws and hissing anger. I have nothing to break them up with. They don't care in the slightest about my opinion on the whole fighting business, and putting my hand in there would likely end it in a roughly the same manner as shoving it into a wood chipper. Can't do much other than look on helplessly as they fight it out. Aww. In the end, it is the lone cat that comes out on the top and chases the galleons. But it's visibly wary. Its chest heaving with ragged breathing. I don't know, some of this English seems very poetic, but also kind of like not it. That or I am kind of tired. One of the two. I walk closer, wanting to help it, but it gives me one quick look of disappointment that causes me to stop dead in my tracks. I guess that it was none too pleased about my interruption, but clearly this cat is cut above the most, and it deserves some form of distinction. Your name is Pebble, because I see pebbles on the road. Well, Pebble, you're clearly made of stern stuff the most. Mind sharing your secret? Pebble starts walking along the water with an air of authority, and I tag along at a respectful distance. Oh, it should have been Mr. Pebble. It stops, but this time not facing the canal. Looks into the corner of the wall. Maybe this is where it spends the night? While certainly stuffed with trash, there doesn't seem to appear to be much in the way of food. Offer food. Aw, man. I'm just not... This cat just doesn't like me. I still have a few treats left, so I fish them out of my pocket and crouch down, offering them in my hand. Pebble looks at me with a spark of suspicion glinting in the eye, not making any move to approach. I throw a tree between us just in case it doesn't want to get too close to me. It walks out to the tree with a scowling expression and swats at it dismissively into the water below. Oh, note to self. Pebble really doesn't like cat treats. Skip treats over the water? Well, if the cat doesn't like these things, well, why bother lugging them around? I weigh a treat in my hand, feeling its weight and shape. I calculate the perfect skip, toss in my mind before reeling back, my whole body following the throw. I unleashed the treat with flawless timing. I don't understand how people can do that. How can people skip like stones in the water? Like, I kind of understand it, but at the same time, I don't. With a graceful arc, it drops out of the air maybe 2 feet away, hitting the surface and sinking with an undignified plop. Pebble does show signs of amusement, and thusly encouraged, I repeat the procedure until I run out of sweets. Last one I managed to skip maybe a centimeter or two. While certainly not the smoothest of friendship, I get the feeling that Pebble is at least somewhat less indifferent towards me. Pebble and I would have to part ways for now, but I'm looking forward to meeting it again. One back at work, inspiration hits me. I could always write a little piece about the issue of abandoned cats around the city. After all, I never noticed before, so bringing it to light might result in some good. Returning home in the morning, I met with a surprise. I looked through my pockets for my keys only to find none. I must have dropped them somewhere. With resignation, I knocked steadily on the door. A short while later, Roselle opens it with a surprised look on her face. She looks tired. I'm not sure if I woke her up or not, however. I dropped my keys. Oh, I'll have to go looking for them after I have had time to sleep. Are you going anywhere? No, not really. With that, we separate into our respective rooms. Go to sleep. I don't understand the relationship. I'm so confused. I go to the bakery during the afternoon this time around, as the bakery won't open in the weekends due to the move. This will be the last time I go to this alley. During the walk, I'm sure to keep my eyes peeled in case I drop my keys here, but I'm fairly sure I didn't. I enter the bakery and I'm almost feeling a little nostalgic as I look around. It won't change my routines that much to go into the new place, but I'm a little bit worried about Olive. I asked the owner about it when she handed me my bread. Will you bring the cat along with you to your new place? The owner gently shakes her head. Uh-oh. There's no good place for it to stay at the new bakery, and we can't let it inside. Is there anyone that could take it home then? We have tried that, but it got really angry and anxious when we tried to carry it away. It really likes it with us, but when we push comes to shove, we'll have no choice but to force it to. I'm sure it'll work out, somehow. Have you seen a pair of keys, by the way? I've dropped them somewhere. I haven't, but I'm sure I'll be sure to be on the lookout. The owner smiles reassuringly and continues with the work. I leave the bakery feeling ill at ease. It looks so sad. No. I walk up to Olive and notice that it's looking a bit uneasy, but cheer up someone it sees me. The cat must know that something is going on. I should at least try to comfort it before I go. Pet it gently for a while. Cuddles are the best cure for anxiety. I sit down next to its little bed and reach out my hand to caress the head. Olive closes its eyes, purring, and we sit like that for a while. We can't leave Olive without anyone caring for it. It feels weird to think of the cat being anywhere else but here, in the back alley. This is its home. I keep a close eye on the cat. It's looking much happier after some cuddling, although a thought starts to play in mind. What if I could take Olive home with me? Olive seems like a cat that would like most people. Sure, that might be a presumption, but I feel like we've had a bit of a special bond. I've gotten better with cats, I think, and I know Roselle owned cats in the past, so we'd be able to take care of it. Our apartment is big enough, and my income is not too bad. It could be doable. No, it's entirely doable. Let's try it out. It will depend on if Olive likes me or the bakery more entirely. Oh, we got to take it home, guys. Olive inches closer to my hand and snuggles close to it. I stroke it gently with my free hand. We're gonna give it cat treats. Oh, it did not like that. I thought you liked treats. What? I reach into my pocket. I still have some cat treats with me. I take a few of the fish-shaped candies in my hand and offer them to Olive. I watch as the joyous smile on her face twist into an annoying frown. An esteemed gourmet such as itself could never accept some. Oh yeah, it only likes olives. I bring the treats closer, but Olive looks away and its tail wags impatiently. I give up on the idea and put the treats back into the package. After I pet the cat a little, it appears to see past my mistake. If I can manage to get Olive home with me, I'll be sure to treat it to something delicious. But first, let's see if I'll actually come along. Oh. Uh-oh. I don't know. Look away and call for it to follow. Just pick it up, carry it home in its bed. It did not like that either. Okay. Let's try that again. We made too many mistakes with Olive. Pet it gently. Okay. Spoil it with further cuddles. Yeah. Likes cuddles more than treats. Oh, it was a different one. I could totally read that. It's fine. I move my hand up, down the chest and neck, digging into the fluffy chest hair. When I scratch the fur over its shoulders, I notice the front paws claw into the quilt under the comfort. The cat rolls over, exposing its tummy, and I give Olive a proper belly rub. Olive must feel spoiled to bits after that. The cat remains on its back, eyes closed, but then gives me a glance. The look seems to say, "Oh, you finished already? Weren't you supposed to be feeling bad?" Olive chases after my hand, demanding to receive more pets, even though I've been at it for minutes already. When I don't immediately comply, it looks at me with those puppy eyes. Olive certainly seems to want to keep me around, but that's enough for it. Is that enough for it to be willing to follow me home? I'd like to give the cat a little test to see. Yeah. Would Olive voluntarily follow me out of this alley if I just called for it? Could hardly hurt to try. I give the cat one last pet on its head and then walk away, not stopping before I reach the next street. Not that far of a distance really, but it can be for a small cat. I make eye contact with Olive, that eyes me curiously. Without breaking it, I crouch down and reach out with a hand. "Come here, Olive." I collect my tongue and the cat ears respond, homing on the sound. I call again. After some hesitation, it makes its way down from its bed. It trots lazily over to me, weighing with every step. I offer my hand for pets before accepting it. Olive glares at me, resentful for making it walk all the way here. But still, it did it, and I'm very proud of it. I snuggle it properly and it comes to the real test. I place my hands around Olive's body and pick the cat up. Gosh, it's heavy. I shuffle it around so I have a good hold around it, and the cat strokes its face against mine. Seems like Olive passed the test, or maybe it was like I did. I'll have to tell the owner and bakers I'll take Olive home with me. Listen, I'm all for cat being taken home and everything, but did you talk to your roommate about this? Because it doesn't seem like you talked to your roommate about this. You know, the roommate that you have that like you probably want to talk to before getting a pet that seems really uncomfortable with you for some reason. I don't know. I hesitate at the door, but I don't want to drop the cat now, so I walk in with it in my arms. Agree, talk to the roommate. Exactly. Like, I don't know. The owner will have to excuse me, but it's a special occasion. Oh, we're going inside of the bakery. I thought that we were going home. The owner eyes open in surprise when she sees us. Well, would you look at that? It seems like our little charmer has been charmed itself. It seems like it doesn't mind coming with me if that's fine with you guys. Of course. We wouldn't be happier if it found a proper home. And knowing it's you makes us feel better. Does Roselle know about this? Nope, I'm just hoping she won't mind. The owner lets out a huge laugh. I can't imagine she ever would. Say hello for me. I will, and I will keep you all updated on Olive. That's what I call it, by the way. Olive? It's a suiting name. Olive and I bid her farewell to the old bakery and the alley. I never found my keys, so they must be down by the canal. First, however, I must break the news to Roselle. Message her beforehand. I don't know if she would like surprises. She might, but like, I have a feeling that it's best for us to say something. You know that the bakers are moving out? They were looking for someone to take Olive in, and I might have agreed on it. I'm coming home with it right now. I checked the phone a few times and finally it gets marked as read. Ooh, this is making me nervous. No reply. Ooh. Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh, oopsie. I reach for the handle, but it's beaten to it as Roselle opens the door for me, letting me in. How is Olive? Fine, I think. She didn't complain at all the entire way here. You didn't reply, so I don't know yet. Is it fine for you to let Olive live with us? Of course. I can't let it stay on the street. But we'll have to get it a few things. Yeah, I was thinking of heading out and grabbing some necessities now. You'll need to buy diet food, a litter box, and scented litter. You know what? I can write you down a list. Okay. That would be great. Would you help Olive make itself at home and I'll go get it now? Sure. See, she looks less uncomfortable, but I don't know what the issue was in the first place. I'm like, maybe she was just sad. And like, or we don't know what she does for work. Maybe she just had a deadline and works at night or something. Like, maybe writes stories or something like that. I don't know. I hand her the cat and she burrows her face in its fur, taking in a moment. Olive looks quite comfortable too. They probably want some time to themselves, so I head out. After a few minutes, I receive a very long list of things I'll have to find. I manage to find nearly all of them and drop them off at home before heading down to the canal to look for my keys. I can't stay without them for much longer. Ooh, did we accidentally drop them in the water? Imagine we accidentally like used them just like we thought they were treats, one of the treats, and like use them to skip on the water or something. Yeah, I don't think that's what happened, but like, imagine. As I get to the tow path, it's already becoming dark. I'm placing my hopes on that the setting sun will hit the keys just right and make them shine up. I keep my eyes peeled on the ground, making my way back to my workplace along the canal. A hunch makes me look back, and surely I spot Pebble following me with silent steps. I wonder for how long it's been doing that, or why. Possibly to keep an eye on anyone in its turf? The cat keeps stalking me at a slight distance, and I ignore it to the best I can. My keys are my top priority. I walked the entire towpath without spotting them. I guess I'll walk back and check of the busier areas more carefully. But that Pebble has stopped following me and is playing with something next to the edge of the canal. Good that he's keeping himself entertained. Who wants to bet that that's your keys? The cat has them exactly. Check out what the cat's doing. He looks so proud too. He knows. I'm a bit curious to what would interest Pebbles. My keys can wait this long. They can wait a little longer. Oh, yep. There's the jingle of the keys. The cat is sitting right next to the water, and it's poking at something casually, almost like it doesn't want to admit that it's playing. When I get closer, I get a better look at the object. Wait, those are my keys Pebble is playing with. I can't believe that the cat managed to find them. I don't have time to take in a sigh of relief before the cat pokes the keys so they inch closer to the watery doom. I must do something quick to prevent a catastrophe. Jesus. Catastrophe is what I wanted to say. From happening. Oh boy. Near slowly and try to keep its attention. I reach out my hand in front of me, trying to mentally keep the cat still. I hunch slightly and walk closer slowly, careful not to agitate the cat. It looks at me momentarily before losing interest and looking down at the keys again. Now there, Pebble, let's not be hasty. I watch as a paw closes in on the bundle. Pebble! I leap forward, but it's too late. No! I watch as the keys tumble over the edge and I hear a splash echo in my head. We're diving for the keys. Without a moment's hesitation, I throw my bag with valuables to the side and run for the water. I pass Pebble and jump feet first into the canal. Cold water hits me and I swim up to the surface to orientate me. The water is completely black. How can I possibly find my keys in this? My hand hits something sharp and I recoil. I take a long look at what could it be, and it's my keys! I keep myself afloat, dumbfounded for a moment before I grab them. Oh right, I have a cork as my keychain. I must call my mom and thank her for this gift when I get home. I pull myself up on the edge and is met with a scornful face of the cat. It would appear some water has splashed on it when I jumped in. Oopsie daisy. Oops. Oh well. It's the command pants for pushing the keys in to begin with. I apologize and squeeze some of the water out of the hem of my shirt. My pebble is slightly damp. I'm literally drenched here. Wait with the cat till my things are dry. I can't really go home like this, and the summer evening is warm. I remove my shoes and empty them in the canal before putting them to dry next to me. I squeeze out the water the best I can for my clothes, and then I wait. Pebble joins me by licking itself dry. Maybe it's not that it's mad at me since it's sticking around. I guess I might forgive it too then. It takes time, but eventually my things are dry enough that I feel comfortable going home. Thank you for the company. I said my goodbyes, so I start to head home. Ooh. The walk home turns out uneventful, and my keys are safe in my pocket. I want to notify Roselle of this, so I head straight for her room. Olive is snoozing lazily on her bed. I found my keys. That's good. Olive spots me and jumps from the bed to circle my legs. Hey bud, you want some food? No need, I already fed it. Alright then, no more food for you. I cuddle its cheeks and it seems pretty satisfied with that. The weather is supposed to be good tomorrow. Wanna come with me on my walk? We might spot Tom the Acorn. We can't leave Olive alone in a new place. It's best I stay. But do check on it to make sure it's okay for me, okay? Of course. I leave her room already pumped for my weekly walk. Okay. Water break. As I go out for my Sunday stroll, I keep my eyes peeled for a certain kitten. I'll most likely find it in its usual spot, but I don't trust it to have it move. I see the tree in the distance and it grows closer as I walk. There's no kitten to be seen. I reach to the corner and circle around the tree, but I can't see Tom the acorn. Maybe it actually got home. If that should be the case, it would be great. A meow crushes my hopes and I look around, still not spotting it. Oh, it's up in the tree. It's up in the tree. Yep. The next meow I can tell comes from above and I look up. Tom the acorn looks down at me from a high up branch in the tree. What's it doing up there? It doesn't look very safe. I haven't climbed trees in ages, but I did it some back in the day. Except for the first part, it looks like a pretty easy climb. We'll find something to climb. I look around, finding a wheeled garbage bin around the corner. I'll put it back when I'm done with it, but for now I pull it next to a tree. Careful not to scare the kitten any further, I climb on the bin. From there, it's not too great of a task to find footing at the lowest branch. I look up and the kitten stares back at me, meowing meekly and visibly scared. Oh no! Someone must have startled it up there and it doesn't know how to get back down. It looks at me and I'm fairly sure it recognizes me. Climb to it with caution. Tom the acorn is scared from the situation, but I see no signs of me being the source of its fright. Hello, Tom the acorn. I talk to it as I slowly make my way up, keeping a close eye on the kitten so that I can stop it if it finds my advance unsettling. Luckily, I can find plenty of foot and handle holds. Tom the acorn is out on a pretty thin branch, but fortunately, it stays put. Maybe it knows that I'm here to help it. I continue to walk to it. As I advance, I hear Tom the acorn meow meekly. Whenever it's safe to look away from stepping, I check on the kitten, and it waits to see in what appears to be anticipation. I climb until I'm on the same height as Tom the acorn, and meows loudly while staring at me. It remains stationary, which is good. However, it's just a little too far away out on the thinner branches. Maybe I can lean out far enough to grab it, but if it would come closer on its own, that would be good too. We'll coax it with food. I make sure to sit steadily on my branch and then carefully extract the treats from my pocket. We have so many treats. We've extracted treats from our pocket like 5 different times already. Jesus Christ. If Tom the acorn has been up here for a while, it might be hungry. I reach out with a treat and I immediately see the kitten's nose twitch as it sniffs the air. You know you want it. Come take it. After a moment of hesitation, it eases closer, carefully making its way back along the thin branch. I lay my hand flat and the kitten grabs the treat, devours it in seconds. It is really hungry. How long was it stuck up there? Oh no! I feed it more treats, making it come a little closer each time before I grab the kitten with both hands and place it in my lap. It looks so happy. I feed it the rest of the treats and it eagerly eats every single one of them. It's hungry and a bit tired, but it looks otherwise fine. Now comes the part where I have to get both of us down safely. I reach for my bag. That's probably the best way to carry the kitten as I keep both my hands free. Sorry, this will be over in a minute. I grab Tom the acorn and put it in the bag before placing it over my back again. After that, I begin my steady descent and I pull it off smoothly. When I reach the last fork in the tree, I drop down and make freeing Tom the acorn my top priority. I open up the bag and bring up the kitty in my arms. Oh! After a few seconds of being safe in my arms on the ground, the kitten falls asleep. That's so cute! I look at it curiously and stroke it gently over its back. It almost looks surreal. Now I'm faced to what to do next. I've rescued Tom the acorn from the tree, but I don't want to let go of the kitten again. I don't want it to be uncertain whether or not it has a warm place to sleep and food to eat. I'll take it home with me. Oh boy. We can look for its owner, and if we don't find anyone, Tom the Acorn will stay with us. Imagine not having cats one day and then immediately having 2 cats the next like 2 days. Sorry, big yawn. I'm sure Ro will be fine with it. She seemed happy to have Olive with us. I'll text her that we're coming over, however. I found Tom the Acorn stuck in a tree. Got it down and it's coming home with me. Is that okay? Tired? Is that okay? Is it okay? Tired but otherwise fine. The kitten sleeps heavily all the way home. And inside of our door, I found Roselle waiting. I keep on saying her name wrong, like every single time. Jesus. How is it? Still sleeping. We might want to prepare some food for it for when it wakes up. Who knows how long it was up there. Poor thing. It must have been terrified. Where's Olive, by the way? In my room. It's always uncertain how cats will react to each other when they first meet each other. It's best to have them apart for now. I'll take your word for it. I'll go say hi to Olive, so why don't you take it for a little while? She nods and I hand over the kitten, both careful to not wake it up. She looks softly at the kitten and I feel like I need to give them some space, leaving to hide away next to Olive. Sometime later. Oh, we didn't get the little cat clock. Oh, that's so cute. It didn't take much to get Tom and Acorn acquainted. Tom the Acorn and Olive acquainted. Olive is just too lovable of a cat, while Tom the Acorn is young and curious, willing to give everything a chance. The kittens have regained its confidence and has become the playful, cheerful young cat it was always meant to be. Thanks to Olive always watching over it. The two of them chased after me as I head to Rose's room, where I knocked before entering. Hey, Meow Ducks, what's up? Coming in with my entourage. How was the lecture? It was alright, I suppose. I spent more time doodling in my notebook than taking notes, however. Well, ain't that university in a nutshell? She and I both chuckle. Oh yeah, it sure is. That and overpriced course literature. How do they do university in Paris? I feel like this seems a little too Americanized, but I don't know. I don't want to say it is because maybe I'm totally wrong and this is how they do it in Paris, just like in America. Who knows? It's too nice outside to stay here all day. And I'm done with my schoolwork, so why don't we head out and grab ice cream or something? That sounds like an idea I can get behind. Then let's go. Maybe she was just stressed because of like finals or work. She seems definitely more relaxed with us and like not uncomfortable. We head out carefully through the door so our 2 little followers don't come with us on our walk. We decide to give them something good as well, since the 2 of them share a fondness of food. Tom the Acorn's just a little less picky. Ro and I chat and laugh, reminding me of the good old days. There's just a bit more cats in the conversation. Or maybe that is just what I pay attention to that now. Oh, Jesus. Not as loud as I thought. It's still loud, but like, thank God it's not loud. Okay. Well, that was Cato. Womp. That was it. Apparently so. Okay, we will probably only do one more game today. we'll do one more game, and I don't know if I'll actually finish it in total, but we'll do one more game. And it's going to be a really short stream, unfortunately. Mostly because I'm trying to kind of get my sleep schedule back in place. That way, what happened today doesn't happen again. So I'm trying to make it so I don't go to bed past 3, because that's usually like how it was before. My like time limit was 3 and I was fine. Yeah, so I'll play one more game depending on how far it is. I'm giving myself like an hour max, so let me see. I am trying to see how much one of the games is. How like, well, they're not gonna give me the answer. Okay, that's fine. I was trying to see how much like a game time is, how long it would take me. We'll do this one for now, because this seems more RPG, so if need be, I can stop and I can like save and stop. So did I misspell this one? MYSTICAL MUSHRO. Yeah, no, okay, it doesn't exist. So we're going on games and demos. Okay. Please don't be loud, I swear. Fun fact, by the way, guys, my headset or in my like audio is at like 20 to like 30 most of the time. Right now it's at 30. I don't have my audio up that much, yet somehow it's still really loud. Okay. We want this one. And game-wise, we want you. Alright. This one's called Mystical Mushrooms. That's kind of loud. Wait, let me... Okay, we're doing 60 for all of them. Here we go. Alright. This one's called Mystical Mushrooms. I saw it and I thought it would be really cute. It's very like, how to play, move around, interacting in space. Interesting. Ship, escape, and okay. But yeah, it's very like RPG wise. At least that's what it seems to me. But we'll see. Little mushroom like Phoenix Twitch. Yeah. Cyan? Signy? I don't know what your name is. But it's a little mushroom. Now where did I leave it? I didn't lose it, did I? I'm sure it's somewhere around here. Aha! Found you. 1 mushroom stuff has been added to the inventory. To open your inventory, press escape. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Item maybe? Weapon. Special staff belong to... Ooh, what happened to your parents then? Okay. Perfect. Music by ElysseanStudios.com. Plugins, yanfi.moe, wiki main page. Forum, rpgmaker.com, font, ratefabrica.com. Okay, so these are just like all of the credits for everything. Seems like it. Interesting. Okay. Remember to save from time to time. This game does not autosave. Good to know. Orcs kill? 0. Slimes killed? 0. Bats killed? 0. This is so cute. And then we wash. This is a little like... And then our food. Okay, okay. Assumingly we're going outside. I should go to Ploy and Isha. I don't know who that is. The sparkle seems like the... Huh? Hiya! How are you doing? Lazy mushroom? Lazy mushroom has no face. Lazy mushroom does not exist. It's too hot. I can't work. You never wanted to do anything, don't you? I can't go in there. That's not my house. Okay, well, I'm sorry. Oh, none of the mushrooms have. Hiya, how you doing? Someone's having a good start in the morning, I see. You know me. I'm not getting any younger. You're still so loud. Back in my days, I used to lug around, wait for y'all men to say, that's enough. That is enough. Let me turn you down for a second. We're doing 40. That's a little bit better. Phoenix should check out this game because it's cute. Yeah. I don't know. Oh, wait. Hello. How are you doing? Mushroom farmer. Good. Thank you. I think the sparkle is the path that is showing us to get through. Okay. Oi and Isha. Hiya, Sini. Well, Sini. That's what I went with. Sini. I think that kind of makes sense. Sleep well. We've got a surprise for you. But first, we need you to collect some mince herb. Where do I find those herbs? They're somewhere in the woods. Okay. Sure. Oh, could this be it? Start fishing? No. Power Woods workstations. Yes. Oh, I don't have a fast travel license. Well, rip. Okay. We're going towards the woods. Hello? Thank you. I don't know what I need. I guess we'll just wait until something pops up telling us. Lots of mushrooms though, but apparently we can't pick. Oh. Weak orc has emerged. Fight. Attack. Weak orc. Can we do magic? Oh, we can. We'll do this one. Nice. 5 Noji found. Orc meat found. Oh? Is this... There it is. Is that it? They said some. I don't know if that means more than one. We'll fight one of the other orcs. Weak orc has emerged. Alright. Ooh, ouchie. Nice. Huh? I don't know where we are. Can I? What happened if I just... Oh, I can't steal things. Okay. Is that a pig? Close. That'd be an orc. Weak orc. Alright, we're just going to heal real quick. This is assuming that you can fight with others. Ouchie. Woot woot. Oh. Controls are a little bit wonk, but not bad. This is the right house, right? Yeah. Hello. Perfect. You can go to Isha. That's your surprise. Are you not Isha? I thought that you were Isha. Okay. Hello. She said that you have a surprise for me. All right, here. I got this from my adventure last week, and I couldn't find a use for it since I don't drink. I can't give this to Isha. She can't handle alcohol. A clover's kiss has been added to the inventory. But I don't drink alcohol as well. If you don't want it, you don't have to take it. Hey, no takesy and backsies. This is so cute. Okay. What do I do now? Guess we go home. Oh, never mind. I should tell the guards at the tower that more and more monsters are appearing in the woods. There's something going on. Or I'll go to bed and rest. Okay, we'll go tell the guards first and then we'll go rest. Oh shoot, I forgot we don't have fast travel. Down at the city, I think? The shadow people. This has to be the tower, right? Out of the way? Okay, Jesus. What is it? I've got to talk to you. Yeah, we lost too many men recently. The king sent us down the mines to hunt down some sort of monster that's already too powerful, and the king already is preparing the next group. You aren't able to secure the woods and we lose men this quickly. I'm sorry, but I can't do anything about the monsters currently. I should take a look at that monster. Interesting. That seems like it's too strong for us. What do you mean taking care of a monster already like that? You're only slightly like stronger than the orcs. We're gonna go to sleep. Ooh. We're going to go to sleep. Restore our HP. Maybe farm some of the monsters. Go bed. Well rested and ready for another adventure. Do we not have any way to make any potions or anything? What are these papers? Forgot a note to found. Okay. And there's forgotten note 1. Cool. I did nothing. What's down here? Oh. Forgotten 3. That says nothing. Oh. What's down here? That's weird. Someone blocked the way with the books to the workstations. I guess I need to figure out who. I guess we can do some fishing. Sure. Can't catch a fish without a fishing rod. Okay, do we have anywhere that we can buy things? Not that we have money, but just so I know. Not your house. Not your house. Not your house. Okay. I guess not. Maybe we have to go to the city to buy things. I'm also trying to get used to the controls. Ooh. Okay, what do we have here? City, Castle, Dark Woods. I don't know where this is. I'm just going a random way now. Gotta farm some of the orcs. Right. Nice. Wait. We're level 2. Skills. I had only 2 skills. We need to fight, I think, 3 things to get into the next level. Oh, we're in the water. Oh, we are getting... Let's get out of the water. Water slime emerged. We're just gonna quickly heal. How strong are these? Ooh. Nice! We're level 3. Woo! Nope. 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 Freak. I was trying to escape it. No. Let's go. Okay. Ouch. Such a cute aesthetic. Where is this? Probably do want to message them. There we go. Probably do want to message them about like the shadow people though. Because that's... I don't know. Alright, we'll save. Okay. Cool. Yeah. This will be it for me tonight. Which is a little unfortunate, but I find it to be kind of fortunate because I will be doing a longer stream tomorrow as I debut my 2D model. Hehehe. So look forward to that. I will make sure I'm well rested for tomorrow. And I do have to at least give myself like an hour to just make sure that everything is working. But yeah, so this will be a really short stream. Oof, very short stream. But I am trying to get back to a schedule where I am not like sleeping past my alarms, hopefully. Right now, and I will try to inform people if anything changes. Right now, I will most likely stream around... Oh, I don't know. I want this to be kind of like a long stream. Do want to talk to you guys about my design a little bit, or like my model and stuff, and like play around with it a little bit. I want to say probably around 6-ish. 5-6 should be a good one. 5-6, and Yeah, around 5 or 6. That way it'll be a longer stream for sure. We'll play most likely. We'll see if we get to it, but might do some welcome to the game tomorrow, since it will be so it'll be very spooky. Be prepared for that. But might do some spooky, might then play some like chill game afterwards. So something like this, one of the other games you didn't get to play today, or even like, I don't know, maybe Sky. Sky is always like a good game. But yeah. Yeah, so it would be 5 or 6 PST. So not PST, EST. wrong time zone. Yeah, EST. So Eastern Standard Time or Eastern Daylight Savings Time. I don't know which one we're in right now, but it's the Eastern time. 5 or 6 Eastern time. I hope that is a good time for everybody. I will let you guys know if anything changes. If anything changes, I will for sure be streaming before 10. For sure. I will for sure be streaming before 10 p.m. Eastern time. If anything happens that makes me like push it some up or down, I'll try to like inform people. I know that I have Vamp and Evelyn in Discord server, I believe. Yes. So if anything changes, I'll make sure to inform both of you on that. But I do have Twitter that I will be posting any updates about that as well. So if I don't have anyone else on Discord, that is where you can look for updates. But yeah. If anything changes, I will do a small little post, be like, oh, gonna like push it back, or oh, like going to start early or something like that. But other than that, yeah, I can't wait for you guys to see everything I have planned. Say goodbye, I guess, to the layout and everything, because I did, and it's not a custom layout or custom overlay yet, but I did get a new overlay set, and I got new panels and everything that I do still have to set up and everything like that. But I'll probably do that sometime tomorrow before stream. I am very excited. I can't wait for you guys to see it. But until then, I will get my rest, so I am good. Anyways, see you guys tomorrow, hopefully. Well, hopefully I see you guys tomorrow. We'll be streaming tomorrow. Other than that, bye.